Hello, you beautiful people. It is me, and I'm back again today. I don't know why I said it's me. I don't know. I'm not gonna end the video. We're gonna keep it in. We're gonna keep going. It's Max. Obviously, you know that. You've clicked on the video. You know who I am. So we're gonna be getting into a video today. Now, I do apologise for the delay. I did say, well, I was gonna aim to make this video probably about 3 weeks ago. And I started making a video. I've literally got it right in front of me here, and it's just trash. I just don't really rate it. So we're going to do it again. Now, the reason I don't like that last video is it was just very forced. I think I was just trying to be a bit too, with the job I've got, I have to try and be professional a lot of the time. And I think I was just trying to be a bit too professional in front of the camera. So it feels very forced, not very real. So what better way to get a real reaction than just to have me sat in front of a camera. Now, obviously, usually I do use my proper DSLR. Hopefully I've managed to lose the charger for the battery. I'm hoping it's going to turn up, but it's a wild goose chase at the moment, no idea where that's going to be, so making up as we go along. So what I've got is I've got my iPhone stacked on top of a pencil case, stacked on top of a book, so super professional here, but hopefully, obviously with phones being as good as they are today, it should be alright. It looks alright, so fingers crossed. Now, obviously the topic of the video today, I did say I wanted to do a bit more of, say, a personal video. And basically I did make a video back when I was about 16, about 4 years ago or so. It's called New Year, New Me. I know, super cringe, but it's just kind of talking about my life at the time, where I was at and where I kind of wanted to be. So what better way to figure out where I'm at now than to compare it to where I was 4 years ago in my very first YouTube video. But we'll crack on, we'll get straight into it.
My voice sounds so destroyed.
I hate this first bit. I don't know, I think I tried to do that whole kind of like cameo or like realistic, ooh, I've just woken up straight out of bed. I probably hadn't woken up straight out of bed, I'd probably been up for a couple of hours, I just was probably bare hungover, so yeah. Obviously being 16, New Year's Eve the night before, yeah, I was probably well hungover to be honest, but we'll see.
I woke up at like 12, stayed in bed till like 1, and that's when I made the first kind of thing where my voice actually sounds a bit better well, to me it does, but
So, I noticed this whilst watching this video beforehand when I've tried filming this episode in the past, and I had no problem with the sound of my voice at any point in the video until I go, my voice doesn't sound that bad. The one point where I say my voice doesn't sound that bad is the one point I don't like my voice in this video. So a little bit ironic, but it is what it is, really, isn't it? We move.
yeah, that's when my voice sounded destroyed because I was out very late last night.
And I'll correct myself here as well. I said I was out very late last night. I know you were 16 and your mum didn't let you go out late last night. When I was younger, it just wasn't the case. And to be honest, my mum, I completely respect that. It was one of those, I probably wasn't responsible enough to be going out ridiculously late. But yeah, I'd probably out till 1 in the morning thinking, oh, a late one. So yeah, made that one up completely.
Yeah, because it's New Year. That's what I was actually going to talk about. But I've done nothing today. 2016 off to a great start.
To be honest, there's one thing that I think is always, I give myself a lot of pressure to have a real productive first day of the year. And actually, to be honest, I think most people probably do exactly what I've done in this video here. You sit around all day, don't you? Sit around, watch a movie, it's just chill, really, isn't it? It's the day after New Year's. It's got to be done.
In bed all day. I'd like to go out later, but I think all my friends are going to be miserable.
So yeah, obviously I'm complaining here about all my mates being miserable, wanting to stay inside. To be honest, that's completely continued on. So 4 years down the line, if it ain't sunny, if we're not going indoors, just stay at home. To be honest, it's one of those that, yeah, no, I'm not a fan of rain, not a fan of wind, not a fan of the cold. All right, get the sun on me and I'm Gucci. But other than that, now. Alright, let's skip ahead a bit. Skip ahead.
My main one is actually just to eat less rubbish food. I eat a lot of takeaways at the moment.
So we're getting into the New Year's resolutions. So first one, classic one, and I'm going to try and continue this on, obviously, as we come out of lockdown now and come out of quarantine, and that is to eat less rubbish food. So throughout being quarantined, I've been quarantined with my mum and my girlfriend, both of which are vegetarian. A lot of the time they try and do vegan as well. So obviously I'm not veggie or vegan. I do eat meat, but I have, since being in quarantine with them, have been trying to predominantly just eat vegetarian food. So obviously if I'm out in a restaurant, a lot of the time I will still buy meat. But yeah, anytime I'm at home now, or say lunches I have at work and stuff like that, I do try and focus on aiming to keep it veggie where I can. That's something I want to try and continue into the future as well. So
a lot of takeaways at the moment.
Yeah, and that's another thing as well, especially if you live in the UK, you'll know all about this. So we've had the Eat Out to Help Out. So obviously it's like 50% off or something like that in restaurants, and it's just been crazy. It's been an amazing like month of just eating loads of food, but yeah, my diet is not loving it really. So as that ends now, we're starting to come into a bit of normality, and hopefully start getting my diet looking a bit normal as well. Let's skip ahead. Let's see what's the next one.
I would like to start going to the gym more, and for me that's very easy because at the moment I go no times a week. I literally don't go to the gym at all.
Okay, so funny one. So obviously I say about going to the gym more. So there was a little phase probably when I was about 18 or so, where probably about 6 to 8 months or so I banged gym quite a lot, maybe like 4-5 times a week or so. Yeah, probably 4 times a week. I don't know if I was going 5, but yeah, for me that was going quite a lot. But yeah, with my job, so I work as a ski instructor. I've been a ski instructor for the past 3 years. So with my job, I end up, when I come home from work, I'm really tired a lot of the time, especially throughout winter, because I can easily be doing kind of 6-7 hours of ski lessons in a day. So it's obviously quite tiring. So, but it's something that I definitely want to try, even if it's just once a week or something like that. I definitely do want to start trying to go more. But it's quite funny because I'm pretty sure here I say how I want to go. I think originally I said I want to go once, twice a month, and then start going once a week. But I'm not even sure if I went once that year, to be honest. Like in 2016, I don't know if I went at all. So I feel like I just lied there.
For me that's very easy because at the moment go no times a week. I literally don't go to the gym at all. And I don't know if you can tell, these guns are pretty insane, but they do need some working on.
You can see I'm at there. Just not a whole load's changed. The guns aren't much bigger, to be honest. So I definitely do need to start hitting gym more. My legs definitely a lot stronger. But yeah, got to start getting those biceps, getting those pecs. Quite looking like the Hulk or something. Skip ahead. Where are we at?
I guess my final kind of big one is just to be a better person, I guess.
Now, I hate this one. Now, I know what I meant. So I think in 2015, I think I'd just been arguing with a lot of people, and I think I didn't have a lot of amazing kind of relationships with people at the time. So I think what I meant by that was starting to treat people a bit nicer, and hopefully it'll treat me nicer as well. And it's that kind of give off what you want to get back, if you get what I mean. So I think that's kind of what I meant. But be a better person, who knows? It means nothing there. So
I didn't go out much. But
it's a bit of a rubbish one, isn't it? So
I had a lot of arguments with people, stuff like that. I just want to get on with people better, and I think going out more, hanging out with my friends more.
So yeah, this is definitely one I know. Especially through year 9 and year 10, I was very into gaming, so I spent a lot of time kind of sat home, video gaming and stuff like that, and I had kind of loads of mates I'd play games with, but I didn't go out very often, and I think going out and just doing things outdoors can do so much for your mental well-being. So yeah, if you're starting to feel like you're getting cooped up, especially with the whole quarantine thing that's been going on, it's very easy to start getting cooped up. Yeah, start trying to make more of a concerted effort to go out and do more, and you will appreciate it, definitely. It will definitely make you feel better. And there's something over the past 4 years I've got much better at. So nowadays I find I've probably got a lot more mates that I could meet going out than I would have mates I could play video games with. So it's, obviously for some people it might work better the other way around. People might prefer staying indoors, but I personally found that helped me quite a lot doing that. So okay, here we go. So this one is probably quite a valid one at the moment. So
my biggest goal this year actually is getting good GCSE results.
Yeah, good GCSE results. So obviously people have just gotten their GCSE and A-level results back. And obviously I'm saying here that my main aim was getting into a good sixth form of college. And in reality it didn't really happen. So my GCSEs that I got, they weren't awful, but they weren't what I wanted to get. Which then meant I couldn't go to the same sixth form as a lot of my friends. So I ended up going to a sixth form elsewhere, and I didn't get on particularly well. I didn't try very hard at all, and I actually ended up dropping out kind of 6 months into that course or so when I was supposed to be there for 2 years. So that really wasn't the best start for me. However, one thing I found that in schools, they don't really tell you about all the other options. It's kind of, you've got college and you've got A-levels, and they talk to you about uni, and here and there they mention apprenticeships and stuff, but I never knew coming out of high school that I could just immediately become a ski instructor. Obviously I had to do a qualification first, but within 3 months of starting my apprenticeship, I was teaching ski lessons like all day, every day. So it's one of those that worked so much better for me, having something practical, something like that I could work on. And it's just something that you're never told about in school. So when I when I got my results back and I ended up dropping out of sixth form, I was at a real low point in my life. I felt that I really messed up and screwed everything up for the rest of my life and stuff. And it's just because I wasn't educated enough to like know all of the different options. So if there's anyone at home that's watching this feeling like they've kind of messed everything up, remember, you're still young, you've still got time. So do a bit of research. There's so many different options that you just don't get told about on every day. So definitely have a look and don't give up. Never give up, because that's how you will continue. It's how you thrive and it's how you succeed. So here I'm talking about YouTube, I believe. Let me just go back a second.
I guess this YouTube thing's kind of that's kind of a big goal for me, because it's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time.
So this bothers me a little bit, because I know there's something I'm about to say as well. So I'm saying a big goal for me, and it frustrates me because I know at the time I was quite passionate for it and I did really want to achieve something with YouTube and with this channel. And I think I underestimated it a lot. I think it's very easy to look at big YouTubers and you see them supposedly sitting down in front of a camera playing a video game and getting loads of views and being really successful. And actually what you don't see is everything that goes on behind closed doors and how much effort goes in to get yourself to that point where you can just live that life. So I think I was quite passionate about it at the time, and obviously didn't get the engagement and it just didn't work out how I wanted it to, and I gave up. Now 4 years down the line, I'm back again, trying again, and I wish that I just continued, because even if I was really like not successful at all and it was really embarrassing, if I'd continued, I'd have 4 years under my belt by the time I'm making this video, and I'd be so much more successful now. So if there's anything you're trying, even if you feel like you're failing and it's just really embarrassing, you don't want to continue, keep going. Because I really, really wish I had continued, because I knew at the time I really did want to make something out of YouTube, and I just didn't. I think I thought it would come really easily to me. I didn't bother putting the effort in. I didn't try.
I think when people start YouTube channels, they get really down because I think they want to become like the next PewDiePie.
It's funny because I even said it in this video and it still happened. So obviously people starting off want to be super successful and they get really down about it. It's funny because I even mentioned it and then still did it, still let that happen. So always keep that drive, keep that focus, and it will happen. But enough of that, enough of me talking today. I'm going to leave it there. Obviously, if you want to see more content like this, I'm going to be aiming to drop a gaming video probably in the next week or so. So my girlfriend's going back to uni in the next week, so I might leave it a week, maybe two. Probably going to drop one of those Resident Evil videos, and then after that I am going to be moving on and playing a couple of episodes of Warzone. So I've been playing Warzone quite a lot. I've spoken to a few people. There's a few people that would be quite happy to be in videos with me as well doing that. So you are going to start to see more Warzone content. But for the moment, subscribe to see more of that Resident Evil stuff. And then obviously, as I said, we'll get more videos like this in the future as well. And obviously, if you guys do want to see anything else, obviously it's my first kind of vlog style video. But obviously I'm a ski instructor, so I do a lot of skiing. Me and my mates skateboard here and there. Obviously I love drawing, and then a lot of gaming as well. So there's going to be a whole load of content. So let me know in the comments. We'll be replying to all of the comments. So just let me know what you want to see, what you've enjoyed, what you haven't enjoyed, stuff like that. So, but obviously if you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like as well. It does mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.